Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jake and welcome back to Space Engineers, where last episode we constructed this lovely platform here so that we can build larger vehicles. All good. Now we aren't going to build a larger vehicle today because I want to do some more construction on the base, but we will get round to building a proper rover. Whilst this cargo rover that we've got right now is all fine and dandy, I want a bigger rover that we can use to mine with, which is going to be an engineering task for multiple videos in and of itself. But anyway, we're going to be moving around some of the stuff that's currently in the base. So what we've got right now, just so you know where our infrastructure lies, is we've got everything packed into this 5x5 grid. And whilst that's fine, it's not going to do for now. Well, it's not going to do for the future, and I want to plan for it. So first things first, the plan is we build a command room roughly in this little section here, which will house the medical room and the LCD screens for our sorting system. And then we want to move the refineries and the assemblers off to another area which we'll probably remodel where this area is, into our production facility, so that we can have multiple assemblers doing things and we can have multiple refineries refining ores, right? And then once that's done, we'll get on with either setting up mining facilities on these two deposits and constructing some more vehicles, right? Right, cool. So first things first, medical room, because we're moving over here. Now you can see that we've got this lovely pipeline over here which we'll be using to help build this thing. We want here to be a... Here's a question, are you connected on both sides? Are you connected on the third side? Yes, good. Are you? Yeah, you are. Okay, that's fine. Because I don't want to disconnect both halves of the base just yet. So let's go grab some components. So I want to grab some interior plate. We'll grab about 20, and then we'll cut. Oh no, I didn't need to grab any because I forget things. Yeah, we're just going to want to get 40 of you. We want to break apart you. Good. Replace you with a conveyor junction. We can weld the rest of that up later. That conveyor junction is where we're going to have our conveyor output into the medical room, and then we just want to start constructing the foundations. So we want to go this way, and then this way, and then we want to go along here. Right, it's going to be a smallish building. Same size as the pad that we've got over there, but it's going to have more things on it. In fact, it is going to be a 3x3, and then we'll have the control room be one larger, which I swear is easy to do. Maybe we want to have this a bit further along, so kind of like, if we go like this, have it this long, and then we can get rid of the others on the other side once I can get underneath. Good. Right, so if we do that, we can mod this up pretty easily, given our current access. So I'm actually going to mod this one up first, because we won't be able to access that one. Give me more steel. I want to steal all the steel. Where's my steel? There you are. Yeah, so let's finish welding that bit up. Right, so now that we've got this, what we're going to do is we're going to start going upwards. And to do that, we're going to be using our inverted corner blocks. One there, one there, one there, one there. And then we're going to be following that up with a half slab. So, like this. And of course we have a connection here that we can throw onto the medical room. We may need to increase the height of that. In fact, yes. So we want to grab some interior plate for this. Just 10 will do. So we want to throw you here, and then you want to come along into here, conveyor corner like so, right? Because that means it will go into the medical room, which will be placed here, and all fine and dandy. And then we can place a regular full slope, full armor block there. Cool, cool. So we've got this corner here dedicated to the medical room, which is all good, and then we'll have stairs going upwards, which we'll sort out in a second. So I've got the rest of this. So we want to place... These guys are fine. Sorry, just doing some calculations in my head. Making sure that we can weld everything once we're done. Actually, no. Better idea is I'm going to weld everything. Back in a second. Right, so we've welded some of the blocks that I won't be able to access, well, most likely won't be able to access in the near future. Not all of them, because we don't have the steel for that. Going to need to go out and mine some more iron. Also, having the assembler build some. So we're going to need some stairs. And I believe that's it. Yeah. So first things first, we want to increase the height of this to 3 blocks. Yeah, so let's go grab a slope and throw those on here. 3, 4, and then we want to grab our half slabs of armor. Right, and then fill this up so that we don't have any more. So that we've got room for the door, right? So this will go up 2, and depending on how high I need this, let's see. So if I was to, for example, this 3x3 room might not have enough space for me to do what I need to, in which case we might have an external. So if we do that, it will go up to that first level, and then these guys are in the way to get up to above the medical room. Alternatively, we could have a 1x1 stair instead of a 1x2. So something akin to this. Right, the seam which can be achieved with these diagonal windows. So if we place, because they add, like, you know, stairs somehow. Let's just go grab some interior plates so I can place those down. Thank you. So if we place diagonal plate there, and then we've got to turn around and do that. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, we literally don't have enough room to do anything. Fun. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this. I should probably empty my inventory first. Yeah, have my interior. Have some of this. No. There we go. I've been playing different games and I've forgotten the controls. It's very bad. So, yeah, I wanted to keep 10 of those. Thank you. Let's pick up all this. Right. So, say for example, we increase the length of this area by 1. Again, we don't have to weld up these new blocks because we can weld them up anyway. And then we do the same thing that we did before, so inverted corner here, inverted corner here, and then we want a half block. Okay. Then we grab our diagonal window, we go up 1, right? Except for the fact I can't walk up these. Is that going to be so annoying? So if we do that, we can walk up that fine, and then we get catwalk. I need more room. We do that. We put a steel catwalk plate here, and then we go up again. And again. If, you know, there was a wall here. Right? And then we go to the roof. Success. Right, okay, that should work. Right, so now time to plan the upper area. So let's put finishing touches on these blocks. There we go. And then I also... That was painful. Heal me's. Thank you. Right, let's continue doing this. Grab slope. There we go. And then what we want to do next is we want to go outwards. So I'm going to grab the inverted again. And we're going to go outwards. No, thank you. There, and here. Good. Let's grab you. So going out like this will allow us to go and get these these corner ones, which any more steel. There we go. And with those there, I can do the rest of it. And then what we have is we have our slopes go along like so, to provide a wall. Right, so let's get back, let's get our hydrogen, hydro, thank you, and let's get up there. So up here, and now we need to deal with this lovely dilemma, which is pretty simply done by just placing some armor blocks. Yep, so we're going to place the floor here on this level. So this is the top of here, this needs to be a thing, so this can be floor. Right. Yeah, and then what we can do is we can place a slope. No, I don't want to talk in chat, no one's here to listen. Yeah, so we go up here, place this thing down, and congratulations, we've got stairs to the upper level in the tilted base of no sunshine. Right, so now that we've got all of this in place, I'm going to weld up the bottom half, and we'll be back in a second. Alright, so we have the ground floor of the building completed, and I'm low on energy, shut up. Turn the lights off. That's probably why I get drained. Come on. I was all prepped for this and everything. Right, so now that we've got that done, just give this a second so we get over 60. We're now going to start work on the first floor of the building, or what's known as the top floor, because that's how far we're going. So we are going to have windows, right? We're going to have windows so that we can see what we're doing, except we're not going to have windows here because otherwise it's just pointing towards this, right? So let's go grab some of you. That'll be 2 wide. I think a 2 wide or a 4 wide is the choice that we're going for. And then this is a 3 wide. Yeah, that should be fine. So then all we need to do is we just need some slopes. Like so. This one here as well. To create the edges of the building. Now we won't be placing in the glass just yet because we need to grab some more resources to do that without running out of resources. So you're going to have to wait for that to happen. Let's throw things over there. You're in the correct position. Put that there. Good. Right, and these are the walls that we want to use. So this will go too high. Let's just use this area as an example. So we'll go too high and then it will cap off at the top. So we'll go into corners and go something like this, right? And then we also want a inverted, and then we want slopes going like so. Okay, it's pretty simple. Yeah, that's about the gist of it. Good, right. So I'm gonna create this roof section, and we'll be back in a second. Alright, so we've got the roof done, I guess. We're not going to fill in the roof because that's going to take way too much steel and we need to save some for some other projects. However, we now have room to place down our LCDs on this wall, and we have room to move the medical room over to here. Now, I'm not going to do that on camera because that's going to just, you know, be boring and dull. So I'm going to leave it for now. Next episode we'll work on the production facility so that we can get the refinery having some yield modules so that we don't have to mine as much, and have the assembler fitted up with some speed modules and possibly power reduction modules so that it can make things and destroy things faster. But until then, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.